Hey everybody, this is Chris over at Dixieland Farm, and today I'm going to be talking about cell phone service for the cheap, which is me. I don't really need a cell phone except for emergencies. Marissa needs her cell phone constantly. She has a normal plan. She has the T-Mobile unlimited plan, so unlimited data. There are no data caps, unlimited calls, unlimited texting. Wonderful. The only thing is that you buy your own phone. It is not like a lease contract or anything like that. So if you break it, you got to buy another one. So you either have to buy insurance or just deal with that fact. Marissa's broken lots of phones over the years, including this one right here, this Galaxy S4. She's broken it numerous times. I've replaced the screen and glass several times in the past. I know this phone inside and out. I have now just upgraded to this phone. So I do a pay-as-you-go, and the reason is I just need the phone in the car in case I break down, or if I've gone somewhere and I need to make a quick call. Otherwise, I don't need data. I don't need anything really else. So for a long time, I had AT&T pay-as-you-go, or whatever they call it. Over time, it's okay. The way it works is, you could buy cards for like, I don't remember what the time limit is, but if you bought $100 worth, it was good for 365 days. So basically, you had a phone for $100 a year. And what did that give you in minutes? I don't remember, to be honest with you. And not only that, by the time you watch this, it's going to change. And I just kept, they roll over also. So over the years, it just kept rolling over and over and over and over again. However, I got lured by a company called Freedompop, and I've got the Freedompop SIM card right here. They promised you no fee phone and texting and 200 megs of data a month, and the way they phrase it is very enticing, and I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. I knew that it was probably not going to work out, and it didn't work out. So one, free means you have to buy the SIM card for 15 bucks shipped. It was 13, something like that. Not awful. However, what they didn't really make clear is, one, you do not get a normal phone number phone service. What you get is voice over IP, like Vonage used to be or whatever. So you're using an app to make the phone work. And so there's some delays with that. There's some echo with that. You're using the data. So basically, it's 200 megs of data plus I don't remember how many minutes of phone. Again, it might change by the time you watch this. But you're not really using like a normal phone. You're using the app acting as a phone. So if you don't have good data service in the area, you're not going to get your phone calls. That, I could live with that because, again, I don't use it too often, so it wasn't going to bother me. It was the texting I was more interested in because it was like 25 cents a text on AT&T. Not a lot, but it added up every time you got stuck in a thread by family members and stuff like that, and they didn't understand. You're getting charged every time they send a smiley face. It's dollars and dollars. However, I had an unlocked phone, not this one. I actually had a different one that Marissa had for just a few weeks when one of these broke, and she got another phone. So anyway, this phone, it would constantly lose the ability to receive phone calls and make phone calls. When you would dial out, it would say, this phone is not allowed to make calls, and that's because you're using whatever service the data was on. The way that company works is they just kind of buy data from wherever, and they lease it. So it kept on saying AT&T, and it said, you're not authorized to use this phone. And sometimes it would ring through, and sometimes it wouldn't. And I went through the whole process of deleting out the thing and putting it back and forth, and it didn't work. Just didn't work. So besides the bait and switch of it's not really a phone, it's a voice over IP app, it also didn't work often. It kept resetting on my phone. So you could have bought, there was no service also, a customer service, I think, for the free level. If you had paid extra you would have gotten somebody on the phone to talk to try to work through these issues. And I looked online in forums, and it just didn't work out. And not only that, it says 200 megs, but if you go under 100 megs, you would automatically be charged because you went into like a low account. So if you weren't watching, you'd be penalized and automatically billed an amount. Also, that is not on the up and up. T-Mobile, been happy with their service for so many years. Had an extra SIM card laying around. Like, what do they offer pay-as-you-go? They offer $3 a month. You get 30 minutes or 30 texts, or a combination of each. So 15 minutes, 15 texts. I think each additional minute or text is 10 cents. This is perfect for me. So you fill up the account, you get charged $3.85 with tax for the month. You have a little bit of extra balance in there for any spillover. They also offer, I think it's $5 for 200 megs worth of data for the day, or $10, you get a gig of data for the week. So if I needed data for some reason, I could buy it and on the phone. So let's say I was on vacation, I could have data for the week. Not that I would need that, because everywhere we go there's free Wi-Fi because it's America. That's what we have. $3 a month. It's a pretty good thing. And the phone works, and I receive texts, and I receive phone calls just like I'm supposed to. It's a local-ish number, and I'm satisfied. So that is the breakdown of the cheapskate's way to have an emergency phone on the waiting. So for roughly $40 a year, over the $100, I've saved myself 60%. That's math. That's what that is. And I could buy a little bit more if I need to. Fantastic. Everybody, thank you so much for watching this mildly rambling video and giving some options out there in case you have an extra cell phone out there that you may want to give to a kid as an emergency. $3 a month. How could you beat that? Take care, everybody.